Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball, coming at you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and it's time for Strat-O-Matic Baseball. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing fairly well, as can be expected. Tonight we have the final game of August 3, 1969 in our 1969 Strat-O-Matic baseball replay. We are in St. Louis. This is the third of a four-game series between the Dodgers and the Cardinals. Dodgers took the first two games. Hurling for the Dodgers is Claude Osteen, a southpaw. And for the St. Louis Cardinals, it's Chuck Taylor, a right-hander. Let's check on the tweet. The tweet is up, and the tweet is good. And Kathy Harden has arrived. It's so nice to have you, Kathy. I hope everything is well with you. We're going to start with our opening lineups. Kathy Harden, if that's okay with you. For the LA Dodgers, Maury Wills leading off at shortstop. Manny Mota batting second in left field. Batting third. Willie Davis in center field. Len Gabrielson is the cleanup hitter. He's in right. Tom Haller is catching. Bats fifth. Bill Sudakis bats sixth, playing third base. Tom Hutton at first base, batting seventh. Ted Sizemore at second base, and Claude Osteen, the pitcher, batting ninth. Kathy Harden is for the Dodgers. I'll go with, it really doesn't matter to me, Kathy, on this one. I think these, but sure, I'll be glad for you if the Dodgers win. Dodgers come into this 5 games below 500, 14 1/2 games. Behind the first place Atlanta Braves, and they are in 5th place. Houston has a 4-game lead ahead of the Dodgers in 4th place, and they're 3 games over 500. For the St. Louis Cardinals, well, they're 54 and 52. They're 10.5 behind in 3rd place. Leading off is Lou Brock in left field. Batting second, Kurt Flood in center field. Batting third is Veda Pinson in right field. Joe Torre is the cleanup hitter. He's at first base. Julian Javier bats fifth at second. Mike Shannon at third base, batting sixth. Batting 7th, Tim McCarver, the catcher. Del Maxville, batting 8th at shortstop. And the pitcher, batting 9th, Chuck Taylor, a right-hander. In just a moment, I think the Cardinals will be ready to take the field. We're at Bush Memorial Stadium. And the Cardinals take the field. Here's Chuck Taylor now. On the mound. I want a nice leisurely evening ball game, if that's okay with all of you. Leading it off is Maury Wills. And remember, we moved to the August 4th, starting tomorrow. And the first game, it's scheduled for 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. New York Mets on the road now with Jerry Koosman at Cincinnati, Jim Maloney. So the Mets on a road trip now. Maury Wills steps in. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat left against Chuck Taylor. Taylor is ready now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Maury Wills. 5-5, and it's hit for a double down the line. Maury Wills, leadoff double. A 5-5 batting left-handed. 19, and it's a double for Wills. So Wills on second right away. Manny Mota comes up with Wills in scoring position. Beautiful evening for a ball game, if you don't mind me saying. Hope you had a pleasant day. Kathy Arden. Did you see that flower move? Oh. Okay, Mota bats right-handed. Taylor from the stretch. And the pitch to Mota, 5-5. That's a shot, and that'll be a double for Mota. And Wills comes home, so it's 1-0 Dodgers. Back-to-back doubles to open it up. 1-0 Dodgers. Taylor in trouble early here. He's pretty good numbers, Taylor. So, Taylor in trouble already. Willie Davis now. Oh, that's great, Kathy Harden. Okay, Taylor now. Facing Davis, batting left-handed. 2-6. Oh, Lord. That is a base hit. And Mota comes home. What a way to start the ball game. 2-6. Base hit for Davis. Mota comes home, so it's 3 straight hits. A double, and a single. And it's 2-0 Dodgers here in the first. Now Len Gabrielson. Okay, Taylor. The pitch to Gabrielson. 3-6. Grounds it to second. Wait a minute. He was not held. Oh my, double play. It would have been a base hit, I have to say it. It all gets worked out in the wash, people. If I forget to say it, that helps one team and it works out where it works. I have a very, very zen approach to managing both teams. It's very zen. And if I were able to articulate clearly the decision-making processes, I would, but it goes like that. So it's 2 outs, nobody on, 2 in, and Tom Haller is the batter. Beautiful night here in St. Louis. Here's Taylor now. The pitch to Haller. 2-5. And that's a base hit for Haller. We're getting a lot of 2-5s, 3-5s, 6-5s, 5-5s. Oh, all sort of 5s. Haller on first, 2 outs. And Bill Sudakis. And Taylor now. 6-4. Batting left-handed, switch hitter. Grounds it to short X. Maxville. He's a 2. 6-2. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Dodgers here in the top of the first on 4 hits. 3 consecutive hits. 2 doubles and a base hit. The double play, Haller singled left on base after a half. Dodgers 2, Redbirds coming to bat. And here's Claude Osteen. 120 in real world. Has 13 wins this season in our replay, our alternate history, if you will. Leading it off, Lou Brock. You put Brock on, you're in trouble. Especially they got Haller +2. A walk, a single is like a double. Here's the pitch to Brock. 3-4, and he grounds it to first, 1 out. That's the key, keep Brock off base. Curt Flood. Boy, there's a strike called on Flood. Flood winds, and the pitch to Flood. Osteen to Flood. 4-11, fly ball left X. Going back is Mota, he's a 2. And Mota makes the catch. That's 2 outs in the bottom of the first. And here's Veda Pinson. Torrey on deck, 2 outs, nobody on. Just underway here in St. Louis. Final game of August 3. Everyone else has played. We'll look at the standings a little later, maybe. Here's the pitch to Pinson. 3-6. And that's a base hit by Pinson to left. Or up the middle. I'm sorry. 2 outs. Pinson on first. 3-6 single, found it. And hit it into up the middle there. Henson on first with 2 down. Here's Joe Torre. Okay, Osteen will work from the stretch against Torre. And the pitch for 10. He flies it to center X. That's going to be for Willie Davis at 2. Davis going back. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit and 1 left. 2-0 after the first here. Dodgers off to a quick lead. Chuck Taylor. Washburn came in relief in Real World in this game. And he's in the dugout. He is available. Brewer's not available tonight. I have a mind to bring in Johnny Padres if needed. Okay, Tom Hutton leads it off for the Dodgers. It's 2-0, top of the second. Hutton, left-handed hitter. You always see the way they hit right here. That's left. You'll see the pitcher right here. Okay, Taylor now. The pitch to Hutton. That's 4-10. Fly ball center. That's Flood getting under it. He's a 1. Oh, yes, he is. That's 21. We will re-roll. 6-1, and he makes the catch. Hutton retired. Now Ted Sizemore. Ted Sizemore bats right-handed. Taylor's ready. And the pitch to Sizemore. 6-6. Base hit to left. Sizemore with a single. 1-out single. Thrown in by Brock. And Claude Osteen is the batter. He's an A bunter. They'll let him bunt. Okay, Taylor from the stretch now. Oh, and the pitch to Osteen. Pops it up to first. Torre is under it, 2 down. For Maury Wills, who doubled and scored in the first. It's Sizemore on first, 2 down, top of the second. This is Strat-O-Matic. 1969 replay. This is it, folks. These matches actually occurred. Taylor pitched to Wills in this game. You can go look at the box score if you want the details. Strat-O-Matic is a statistically accurate fantasy card and dice baseball game. And the random variables that go into any sort of phenomena are the dice. Maury Wills with 2 outs and Sizemore on first. Here, you know, let me get to an angle shot here, Kathy Harden, because I think we thought that worked out pretty well last night. I don't know how. Well, that's pretty far. Yeah. That's pretty far. You know what I can do? I can adjust it as the game progresses. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's like you're in the third deck. Okay. I can even do a little turnaround. Sure. I could even go this way. Well, yeah. Now we're in the mezzanine now, right? Second or third deck. This is a nice shot right here. I like that. Okay, Wills. 2 outs. Sizemore on first. That's 6-5. And he grounds it to short X. Absolutely. That's for Maxville. He's a 2. 11-2. Uh-oh, that don't smell right. No, he gets it. And the side is retired. So we move to the bottom of the second. I'm just going to bring that up just a tad for the proper rendition. I'm enjoying the ball game. I think we have, yeah, that's perfect. I mean, you could go up a little if you want, you know, move it up just a tad, but unnecessary. Here's Osteen, by the way. Could put these guys right here. Sure. There we go. Yeah, that's the business. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. Claude Osteen now will take the mound for the bottom of the second. And Julian Javier will lead it off. This is a shell of the 67-68 Cardinal mini dynasty, or almost dynasty. In fact, they were favored preseason. Right before the season 69 started, many thought the Cardinals would win this division in the first year of divisional play. And they just didn't have the same team anymore. Claude Osteen. And the pitch to Javier, 1-4. And that's a fly ball to right. Getting under it is Len Gabrielson. And he makes the catch, 1 down. Fly ball to left. It really is a beautiful night here in St. Louis. Clear skies, warm, very, very supple wind breeze coming in intermittently off the river. Here's Shannon now. Shane Deans likes to mix up his lineup occasionally. Sometimes he usually has McCarver batting 5th, Shannon batting 6th, then Javier. Tonight he's going Javier, Shannon, McCarver. Red Shane Deans. The pitch to Shannon, 3-9. And Shannon drops a base hit up the middle there. Shannon, a 1-out single. So Shannon on first. With 1 out, here's Tim McCarver, recently died. Indeed. In frickin' D. Okay, Osteen is ready. He's from the stretch now. Pitch to McCarver, 5-10. And he flies it to left. Routine fly ball for Manny Mota. 2 down. And Del Maxville comes up to bat. Taylor on deck. No action anywhere. Okay, Osteen now. Maxville 6-6. And Maxville gets a double down the line. Shannon goes to third. He'll hold. That was picked up quickly by Mota. Thrown back in. Redbirds second and third, 2 down. And here's Chuck Taylor. Well, Chuck Taylor's a 2 WR. He's a 5 in the field, I want to tell you. Dangerous out there. That would probably be something like what you or me would be. I have a fantasy that when I was younger, maybe no older than 30, I could buy a baseball team and then put myself on the roster. I would start in AAA ball, and I would have intensive. Now I could pitch, by the way. And I'm not much of a hitter. I'm a decent fielder, but I could learn all of the fundamentals. Okay? And I could play, see how well I could do. Here's Chuck Taylor. 2 out, second and third. The pitch from Claude. 2-11 struck him out. Side retired. And that's the first strikeout by Claude today. He got into a little trouble, but got out of it. And we've gone 2. It's 2-0 Dodgers. We are in St. Louis, Kathy Harden, and we hope you're doing well. We really do. I like this setup. And what's really cool about it is that that's the way you're viewing it now is not how it is, unless you sit at a certain angle. It's an unusual use, and I like it very much. We're in the top of the third, and Manny Mota is coming to the batter's box to lead it off. I always liked Mota. Thought of him as a quintessential pinch hitter, just a good hitter. Good speed. Good player. And Mota's going to lead it off here. Taylor now. 5'8". He flies it to center field, and under it is Curt Flood for the first out of the Dodgers' third. And here comes Davis. If you've been following our games for August, I mean, we go back, we've been doing this since July, but if you follow our games, August 1, August 2, and even August 3, these is probably the best 3 days that we've had completely on how it goes. That's how it goes. Willie Davis now. Taylor is ready. And the pitch to Davis. 4-10 Fly ball center. Flood. He's 1. Makes the catch. That's 2 away. 2 flies to Kurt Flood out in the center. And Len Gabrielson comes to bat. Grounded into a double in the first. So Taylor has settled down after that first inning. Gabrielson bats left-handed. Just work with me. Oh, yeah, the pitching has been amazing in August, Kathy. Just amazing. And that's fouled back and out of play on the left side. Well, it's a full count on Gabrielson. Taylor. And the payoff pitch. 4-8. Grounds it to second. Side retired. 1-2-3. And Taylor gets a big hand from the crowd. A 1-2-3 inning for Chuck. We're heading to the bottom of the third now. And I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying this ball game. Hoo-wah! Yeah! Yowza! And extra inning games, we had, I think, 2 or 3 1-0 games. We had shutouts. We had combined shutout. We had, all sorts of shit that was so good. I'm just going to take a little nibble here, people, if you don't mind, before Lou Brock steps up to the batter's box. Just a little nibble. We are enjoying the process of this Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball replay. Not just the outcome. We're not doing this just so that we can have postseason, playoffs, World Series. We are going to do it. We're looking forward to it. We're not idiots. But that's not why we do it. That's a bonus. That's a gift. It's the process, folks. This game in the here and now is what's happening. Frankly, though, I don't think either of these teams will make any serious run. It's always possible St. Louis, but, what I'm really excited about are the Giants, because they are 1.5 games behind Atlanta, and only 1 game behind in the loss column. I consider that essentially a draw at this point. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, here's Lou Brock. Claude Osteen, there's such a reality here with the sound, with your presence, me here, the dice and everything, that it's a very hyper reality for me. When I go out and take a break, which I'm going to do probably the middle of the 5th, 5 minutes, and I come back in, it's like a simulation, okay? That's the way I look at it. Here's Lou Brock leading it off. He grounded to first in the first. Claude and wind up. Pitch to Brock, 4-6. And he chops it to second. Sizemore has it. Throws it over to Hutton for the first out. Here comes Curt Flood. There's so much you could say about Curt Flood. And the reserve clause and going to the Supreme Court. He never reaped the benefits. And he died. Any of you know the song She Said, She Said? Lennon wrote it. Of course it was Lennon-McCartney, but Lennon really wrote it. It's on Revolver. She Said, She Said. When he goes, I know what it's like to be dead. He got that when he was tripping, Lennon. He was tripping with a bunch of people, and among them was Peter Fonda. This was in LA. And Fonda said, got freaked out. And he got really negative, and he said, I wonder what it's like to be dead. And Lennon said, don't, I'm paraphrasing, something to the effect of, don't get us on a downer, okay? But he put it in the song She Said, which is just an amazing song. I'd like to see that song remixed. Curt Flood now. Here's Claude, the pitch. That's 4-6. And he flies it to center for Davis. 2 down. So we got a nice little ball game going. Osteen got into a little trouble in the second, got out of it. Pinson got a base hit. 2 down, no one on here. Bottom of the third, breezy. Beautiful little breeze in the summer. It's almost surreal. Coming off of the, I don't know what river that is. If there even is a river that is near Bush Memorial Stadium, the site of it, but I'll tell you, if there isn't, there sure damn well should be. Here's Claude now. Oh, pitch to Pinson. Look at that one. 6-7. 6-7. That's a grounder to second. And Sizemore's going for that. 17-3. That's a reroll. That's 6-3. And Sizemore throws him out. So there's a matching 1-2-3s, Osteen. Very nicely done. It's 2-0 after 3. And I'm getting a sort of a queasy kind of fucking feeling here about this ball game. Here's Chuck Taylor now. Haller will lead it off. Left-handed hitter. Okay, Taylor now. The wind-up, the pitch to Haller. That's 6-9. Fly ball left. A lot of balls lifting up and into the air, but that's dead on Brock. Dead on arrival. You know, Brock's gone. Flood's gone. I think Pinson's dead. McCarver just died. I don't know. I don't know about these other guys. I don't know about Wills. I think he's alive. My guess would be Mota is dead. Davis is dead. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Death is just, to me, is a fascinating thing as part of the human experience. It's like, it's weird to me. Bill Soudakis, I'm so glad I'm alive now, though. Here's Bill Soudakis. 3-9. Oh, Lord, Soudakis. Off the wall, extra bases. He's rounding second. He's going to go for a triple, and he's standing up. A stand-up triple by Soudakis off Taylor with one out here in the fourth. Boy, he hit that hard and so deep, and I thought it was going, but it stayed in the air, and Sizemore standing up at third with a triple. Boy, did he hit that far. Nice to see Soudakis get a hit, a big hit. To me, a triple is one of the most dramatic outcomes in baseball. So we have Soudakis on third with one down, and Tom Hutton is the batter. And I think it's a quick medication moment for me. Oh yeah, I'm loving it here in St. Louis for the final game of August 3. We're moving right along. Before you know it, it'll be September, and you know what that means. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. You smoking? Kathy, you smoking? You toking tonight? What are you doing? Edibles? What are you doing? Tom Hutton, Taylor from the stretch. The pitch to Hutton. Infield is back. 6-2. And that's a ground ball to first. And Soudakis holds. That's a beautiful play by Torrey. Ready to throw it home. Threw it quickly to we'll call it to Taylor, but it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't freaking matter. Okay, he held them. 2 outs, and here's Ted Sizemore. Oh, you're smoking. All right, you token. Yeah, I need to go get some more medicine because I'm going to be down to my final 8. You know that? In my magical bag, my THC bag, I have 1/8 unopened. I also have this, and this is pretty hefty. This one has a nice heft to it. Not too much left. So we're not going to ever let ourselves get to that situation. Okay, Sizemore, clutch situation. It's already 2-0 Dodgers. Soudakis on third, 2 down. Taylor trying to get out of this. 4-10. Fly ball center. Flood makes the catch, and the side again is for Taylor. Good for you, Chuck Taylor. You let up a big triple, but you got out of it. And we're in the middle of the fourth. We're going to take a break in the middle of the fifth for about 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Give all of ourselves a little chance to rewind. We don't do 7th inning stretch per se tonight. Sometimes we do. Sometimes that is our break. Okay, Sizemore, fuck? That's good weed, Kathy. That is good fucking weed. Torrey leads it off. Bottom of the fourth. Claude on the mound. Here's the pitch to Torrey. 5-11. Pow! Shot to right field. Gabrielson's a 4. 18-4. Reroll. 11-4. And that's a double off the wall for Torrey. Off Claude. Claude really was a great pitcher. Look at his ERA. 41 frickin' starts, 321 frickin' innings. I mean, that's like big time. Okay? That's when pitchers pitched. Okay? All right, Claude, settle down. Julian Javier is the batter. From the stretch, Claude. 5-7. 5-8, I'm sorry. Fly ball right, one down. Torrey holds at second. Here's Shannon. Pitch from Claude. Walked him. Redbirds first and second, one down. And here's the late Tim McCarver. And that's the great thing about Strat-O-Matic. You can bring people back to life. Really. And McCarver was a big mouth. He was great. He had an enthusiasm and he was good. Good announcer. It's first and second, one down. And the pitch to McCarver. 3-7. And that's a ground ball to second. And that's scooped by Sizemore. He's a 3. Sizemore scooping. Reroll. Sizemore scoops. And it goes through. Runners advance 2. That's just in case you want to know. Torrey scores. Shannon goes to third. It's 2-1 ball game. McCarver with a big hit here. Let's look at that again and I'll verify. 3-7. Grounder to second X. That's Sizemore a 3, 1-3. And that's a base hit with advance 2. Or what I call 2 asteroids as a kid. So Claude is in trouble here in the fourth. First and third, infield back for Dal Maxwell, who doubled. And I want to give you some realistic expectations. Dal Maxwell hit 175. He was out a bit for injuries, but he did have 372 at-bats. Over 400 plate appearances. He had 44 walks. Look at that average. So it's anemic. And part of us hopes that it lands on Claude's card, but both cards are not good. It's against the left-hander here. Look at that card. But he was in the lineup. We're not going to be deviating. We'll do things in pinch hit situations. But he doubled. Okay? Look at that. He doubled. Let's see what happens now. Claude. 6-8. Grounds it to third. It's going to be a force at second, and Shannon will come home with the tying run. Well, you know what I always say. I say any way you can get it is good. A ground ball by Maxville to the third baseman Sudakis, who went to second to force McCarver, and Shannon came home. So it's a 2-2 ball game now, Kathy Harden, and it's 2 outs. So Maxville did good. I say any way you can get it. Here's Chuck Taylor. 6-7. Grounds it to second. Again, Sizemore. No. That might have been 4 to 4. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. 6-7. Wait a minute. What do we got here? 6-7. Right-hander. Grounds it to second X. That's Sizemore. He's a 3. 15-3. That don't smell right. Oh no, he gets him. He got him. And the side is retired, so a quirky inning, if you will, I would say. Torrey doubled with 1 out. Shannon walked. Then McCarver knocked Torrey home. And then on a force out, it's almost like actually it's a fielder's choice, I think. Oh no, it's a force out. We're moving to the top of the 5th, and break time is soon. Well, Chuck Taylor has been very steady. Since the first inning, he's done quite nicely. And he's going to face Claude Osteen. Claude's going to come up to lead it off. Will's on deck. Sand, in your mind. If you let your mind lose control. You can really mess your head up. Okay, let's go here. Claude leads it off. Chuck Taylor now. And look at that endurance, 8. Christ almighty. And he only pitched 127 innings. They do some analysis to figure out that he's got very good endurance. Jesus. Here's Claude. 1-8 on his own card. It's a base hit. A leadoff single by Claude right off his own card. He's a 3 NL. That was 1-8 base hits. So Claude's on first. And here's Maury Wills. Oh. Okay, Chuck Taylor working from the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Wills. 6-6. Base hit to right. Wills with a single. Osteen will go to second and hold. It's a 2-2 ball game. And wouldn't it be nice to finish it with another close pitching match? Chuck Taylor allowing 2 singles, though, here in the top of the 5th. Here's Moda now. 1-7. Base hit to left. Oh, the Dodgers are moving. Claude goes to third, will hold. And it's bases loaded, nobody out for Willie Davis. How do you like that? I have some, what I have to do right now is I need to open up Kathy Harden for a new bud. I'm very frugal, so I don't have many left. But this one will last me, depends how much I use it, but that's new. That is brand new. Okay, Davis, bases loaded, nobody out, infield back. Taylor, 5-7, fly ball center. Under that is Flood, and Claude tags home. And the Dodgers lead at 3-2. Davis with a sacrifice fly. Other runners hold. 5-7. Fly ball center. B. I think Davis did his job. It's 1 out now, first and second. Len Gabrielson 0 for 2. It's very fresh. Oh shit, that's fresh. Yeah, I bought this. You wouldn't believe how long ago. These vacuum packs help. But I bought these months and months ago. Must be 6 months or more. I told you, this is since I've been doing micro. I used about, I'm going to estimate about an ounce in 6 months. So I think it's safe to say I'm smoking 2 ounces a year. But every night. Every single night. You see how little it is. Okay, 1 out, first and second, 1 in. Dodgers have taken a 3-2 lead. Pitch to Gabrielson. 3-8. Pops it up to second. And Javier makes the catch. 2-way. And that'll bring up Tom Haller with 2 outs and a clutch situation. 6-5. Grounds it to short X. Maxville at 2. This is something he's good for. 6-2, he's out. And the side is retired. That's one thing, Maxville. He's a 2, so we give him a break. Folks, we've gone halfway, and unless something happens so that we don't. And it's a 3-2 ball game, Dodgers. Indeed it is, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we're doing the 1969 replay. Sometimes I wish I could, we're August 3rd, 1969. Sometimes I wish I could live forever and play replays, because we're not doing anything but the 1969 replay. And we're loving every freaking minute of it. And what we do next, who knows? I have the 64 set. I could do the World Series. Okay? The box scores are up. I'll follow them. I can do all sorts of little things. All sorts of things. And the other things. I'm really blown away by the fact that JFK was assassinated. I don't want to get into it, folks, the debates. I have followed the assassination closely since I'm 5 years old, in kindergarten. The moment I knew of the president. I might have even known his name, but I didn't know much else. I knew he was a man with what looked like dark hair. It was actually auburn if you met him in person. like an auburn red. And I remember when they announced it on the intercom that he had been shot. And well, I don't want to get into all of it, but you know, it has a meaningful thing for me. And sometimes, even though all my life I've sort of obsessed over it, I'll look at it and it becomes even more intense to me. Like the whole thing is like predestined, or we knew it was going to happen, or it was destiny. Okay? I mean, there's so many different things that I could talk to you about. Okay, but I'm going to be taking a break, 5 to 7 minutes. Not much more. Hang in. We got a good ball game, 3-2, with the Redbirds coming up, top of the order. Brock facing Claude. We'll see if Claude can do his thing. Allowed 2 runs last inning. I'll be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. I don't think I'm going to need that long. I don't think I'm going to need... That's my own little Mike Hargrove kind of thing. Yeah, I got to go, Kathy Harden, I have to go on YouTube and check out a video. I'm sure they have it of him, because it's really something else. Folks, I'll be back. You know, like, this is very good weed, so like part of me is like, and this is just a very idiosyncratic experience on weed that I'm having right this moment, and I could just use words to share with you, is like I'm actually feeling a little bit afraid to walk outside. But I can calm myself by saying I've done it so many times, and no matter what confronts me, no matter what accosts me, I'll be able to deal with it. Okay, I'll be back. Well, this has been a tight one, and I'm so glad that you all. I came across. I see. I was about 10 minutes. I'm so sorry, but I came across the nicest dogs, and one dog absolutely fell in love with me as I was petting the dog. The dog just kept on loving to do it. And I had two dogs. The other dog was very calm and subdued. They were both beautiful dogs. Part lab, but they weren't pure. And I had a nice conversation with the man who had the two of them. And I said he's a very lucky man. I'd love to have a dog like that one who loves me like that. But I am responsible enough to know that it's better off that I don't. Because I can barely take care of myself. Claude facing Lou Brock here, bottom of the fifth. Tight one here, 3-2 Dodgers. Here's Claude. 4-11. Fly ball left X. Going back Moda. And he makes the catch. One down. Here's Kurt Flood. Big hand for Kurt. Okay, Claude now. And the pitch. 5-7. Struck him out. That's the second for Claude. Some game I want to do something really funny. It would surprise the heck out of you. Ooh, what a ball game. 2 outs, no one on. Pinson now. Claude winds. 6-5. Grounder to short. Wills. He's already a 3 in his career. He was a 2 earlier. 17-3. He throws him out. But anyway, 1-2-3 by Claude. With the top of the order there. 3-2 Dodgers after 5. And Chuck Taylor, who's done fairly well for himself, but we'll see. This is a big inning for Chuck Taylor, I think, because we're going to see what kind of stuff he's got tonight and for how long. He does have good endurance. Bill Sudakis will lead it off. He tripled in the 4th. Put that away. Had enough lead already. Here's the pitch to Sudakis. That's 3-6. And it's a base hit up the middle for Bill Sudakis. He's 2 for 3 tonight now. Sudakis. 6. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I made an error there. He lines to second. I'm so sorry. It's almost like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Here's Tom Hutton now. Hutton, 6-8, and he pops to second, 2 down again. Javier with the catches. And here's Sizemore. Chuck Taylor. 311. He lines it to short, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, Chuck Taylor. Oh. 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 Easy now. Claude. Pitch to Torrey. Fly ball right, 1 down. Julian. Claude. 4-7. Grounds it to third, 2 down. Mike Shannon just retired about 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, from broadcasting. Claude. Whew, 411. Fly ball left X. Mota. He's a 2. And he holds it down. And that side is retired. And that's going to be, oh, I guess we'd say 1, 2, 3 again for Claude. I know it's creepy. It's all right. Here comes Chuck Taylor to pitch the top of the 7th, and Claude will lead it off. Yeah, Kathy Harden. What a ball game. What a frickin' ball game. Wow, I had a little freak out over there, but I'm back. I'm okay. That's good water. I'll tell you, one of the best things when you use cannabis is water for me. And I can use my imagination and imagine it being anything I want it to be. That's how vivid and strong my capacity for imagination is. For example, a sizzling carbonated black cherry on ice. Chuck Taylor, top of the seventh, Claude leading off. Claude got a base hit and scored the go-ahead run, by the way. On his own card, he got a hit, 4-5. And he lines it to short, 1 out. Nice hit, though. Hit that well. Here comes Wills. Top of the order. Dodgers lead it. Think about that, folks. Osteen scored the go-ahead run. Could be the winning run. Pitch to Wills. 4-6. Flies it to right. 2 away. Chuck Taylor really looking good tonight, I would say. I don't care. I mean, I'm just saying. If he stays like this, here's Mota. 6-6. And there's a base hit to left. Manny 3 for 4 tonight. With 2 outs. And Willie Davis, he knocked in the go-ahead run. He knocked in Claude with a sacrifice fly. Okay, Taylor. Pitch to Davis, 2-5. And that's belted. Oh, to right center, way back. That's off the wall. Extra bases. Mota rounding third. Goes to third. It's a double. Let's see if Mota's coming home with 2 outs. Oh, my Lord, 2-5. That was hit to center. Oh, Davis. Mota 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17. Center field 1-16. He's coming home. They're throwing. Here's the throw from Flood. And he's safe. Davis goes to third. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Davis with his second run batted in. It's a 4-2 ball game. There is action in the St. Louis bullpen. Right now they have Ray Washburn warming. And Dave Justy. And Justy, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Willie Davis. Here's Len Gabrielson now, 0 for 3. Grounded, double play to second, grounded to second, popped to second. 2 outs. Davis on third. 6-10. And that's a grounder to third. That's for Shannon. 2-3. That's going to go through. Oh, yeah, he can't get it. Dave, it's a base hit. Gabrielson, and Davis comes in to score. Gabrielson finally coming through tonight with a base hit. 2 outs. It's all with 2 outs. Mota single. Davis doubled him home. Went to third on the throw. Gabrielson singles Davis home. It's a 5-2 ball game. And a very, very crispy one at that. They're going to stay with Taylor. If not, Justy will come in. One more shit, and he's out of here. 6-7, grounded to second. That should be easy enough for Javier. A 2, 10-2, and the side is retired. He throws him out. But 2 runs. 2 more runs for the Dodgers, and it's a 5-2 ball game. There'll be a hitter for Taylor. So that's it for Chuck Taylor. He pitched 7. He allowed 11 hits. A lot of hits, folks. He did not walk a batter. Isn't that interesting? And he did not strike out a batter. That's very, very interesting. And he allowed 5 runs. By the way, in case you're interested, it's going to be Ray Washburn coming in next inning for the Redbirds. Just like I say, there will be a pinch hitter. Claude Osteen now. McCarver, Maxville, and a pinch hitter. Probably Dave Ricketts. Here's McCarver now. 5-2 ball game. 1-7. And that is a base hit by Tim McCarver, his second single of the ball game. Leadoff single. Reds trail by 3. Maxville. 2-2. Pops it up to second, 1 away. And there's going to be a pinch hitter. I think we have done this before, and I think we're going to try to mix it up a little this time. Not that you have a lot of choice, but we're going to go with Phil Gagliano. Phil Gagliano coming into pinch hits. Pretty good utility, even though he's a 4 at every position. Phil Gagliano, given the pinch hitting duty by Red Schoendienst. You like the sound of that name, Schoendienst? Okay, Claude, with McCarver on first, 1 down. Pitch to Gagliano. 1-5. And it's a base hit. Base hit Gagliano. McCarver goes to second. We'll let Gagliano run, even though he's a 1-10. We're not worried about that. We're worried about getting hits. Here's Lou Brock. Claude's endurance is 8. Gagliano on first. You want me to do a pinch runner? Folks, you want me to do it? I could do one for you if you really want to. What I have is no one better than a 1-12. So it's just not worth it to me, okay? Here's Lou Brock. Claude, the pitch. 2-7. Fly ball center. And that'll be 2 outs. Lou is 0 for 4 tonight. Now Kurt Flood, first and second. A real shame if they can't get something out of this inning for St. Louis. 3-5, and there it goes. It's a double off the wall by Flood. McCarver scores. Now I could live to regret it. Gagliano to third. Will he come home? 1-10. 2 outs, 1-12. 1-12. It was to center. 1-11. He's coming home, and here's the throw from Davis. Safe. Gagliano sliding in. Oh my. Woo! Gagliano. Holy Christ. Holy Christ, people. Woo! Lord, that was a nice slide by Gagliano. No doubt about it. Let's look at that again, if you don't mind. 2-8 on Flood. 2-8 with the 3 against a left-hander. No, that could not be it. I must have moved the dice. Okay. Here comes Pinson. Let's not look at it again. So it's a 5-4 ball game with Flood on second. Claude, the pitch to Pinson. 4-9 struck him outside, retired. But 2 runs for the Redbirds. And it's 5-4 Dodgers. But again, this is a nail biter. Nail biter, people. Top of the frickin' 8th. And here comes Sudakis. We'll go look at that on a replay, what happened on that play, because the weed sometimes takes over. Okay. Ray Washburn, we get a chance to look at the big right-hander, hard-throwing right-hander, Ray Washburn. And he's ready. Here's Sudakis. 4-12. Grounds it back to Washburn. He's a 2. 22. That's going to be a reroll. Yes, it is. 17-2. And he throws him out. There's one away. Washburn retires Sudakis. I'll tell you, Washburn's tough. Here's Hutton now. Hutton 0 for 3 tonight. 1-5. Walked him. So Washburn loses Hutton on a base on balls. And Sizemore is the batter. Sizemore 1 for 3 tonight. Okay, Sizemore, Washburn from the stretch. That's going to be 4-5, and he struck him out. And here comes Claude now. This is a battle You know, Claude has so much stamina. Still going strong through 7, even though he did pay a little bit. Here's Claude. 2-7 struck him out, and the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Here come the Redbirds. They're down by 1. This has been a nail-biter tonight. This game can take you by surprise and pull you by the tentacles and make you go, And Joe Torre will lead it off now. Five-four ball game. Claude has gone all the way. He's allowed 4 runs in 7. And by the way, there is action in the Dodgers bullpen, if you must know, and that is Joe Moeller, the right-hander. Okay, Claude is ready. Here's the pitch to Torre. That's 6-5. Grounds it to short, X. That's going to be Wills. He's a 3. 2-3, it goes through for a base hit. So Torre on first went right past Wills. Could not get it. Here's Julian. Cards down by 1. Claude from the stretch. Pitch to Julian. He lays it down. Oh my, 11B. Oh, he laid that down. And he pops up to first. Oh, he tried to bunt and he popped it up. And Hutton got it. So it's 1 out, no damage done. Torre on first. And here's Shannon. All right, Kathy, yeah, dig it. I'm digging this game. Osteen from the stretch. 1-7. Oh, and it's a ground ball to first, stopped by Hutton. And he forces Torre at second. Oh, what a play. Oh, my. Hutton was behind the ball and very awkward, but stopped it and then just in one swoop threw it over to Hutton to force Torre. So look at that again, 1-7. It's a ground ball 1B. Ground ball first B. So we have 2 down now. And here comes the late Tim McCarver, brought alive through Strat-O-Matic and presented to you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's 2 outs, Shannon on first. Bottom of the 8th, and the pitch to McCarver. 1-9. And that is a base hit up the middle for McCarver. Now we see how important Hutton's play was. Shannon, 1-13, 1-15, 1-14 will hold. First and second, 2 down, and it's up to Dal Maxfield. And there will be a hitter for Dal Maxfield. Coming in to hit is Dave Ricketts, and replacing Maxfield at shortstop will be Steve Hunts. Ricketts. Switch hitter batting right against Osteen. Okay, Ricketts is ready. I am ready. Kathy Harden is ready. 2 outs, first and second. Ricketts, the pitch from Claude. And one more, he is fatigued. 5-8. Fly ball to right. A lazy one for Gabrielson, and the side is retired just like that. And Claude maintains his endurance. And the side is retired. No runs for the Redbirds. That's a tough one. I'll tell you, that was really played well by Claude. And Ray Washburn comes in for his second inning of relief. If you're looking to the bottom of the ninth, by the way, it will be a pinch hitter for Washburn and back to the top. Rock, Flood, and so forth. And if it's so forth, they might win the game. Here's Maury Wills, top of the ninth. Washburn now. Struck out 2 in his first inning. 5-7. We're going Wills. 5-7. Flies to center, 1 away. Here's Mota. Dodgers 5, Cards 4. Top of the ninth, Dodgers batting. Washburn in for Taylor. Another hit. I feel so much better. Here's the pitch to Mota. Just a nightcap. 6-6. Rounds it to short. That's 2 down. This game has gone 1 hour and 41 minutes. Longer than usual. Two outs, nobody on. Davis now, 2 for 4. He's made a huge contribution with 2 runs batted in. 4-6, and he grounds to second to retire the side. So this is it, folks. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. We hope you've enjoyed Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. The Redbirds do have a chance here. Claude has gone all the fucking way. Okay, he's allowed 4 runs, but, you know, Walt Osteen has stayed with his starter. And there's going to be a pinch hitter for Washburn to start it off. Washburn pitched well. No hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, no runs in 2 innings. Let's see who's coming out to hit for Washburn. It's going to be Byron Brown. Byron Brown is the best we got, folks. It's the best we got here. Byron Brown stepping in to pinch hit here to start off the bottom of the ninth with the Cards down by 1. And I'll tell you, anything can happen. You know that. I think what I'm going to do is take my nightcap and really enjoy this this last inning and the post game. And like I say, we have enjoyed just a little snippet. There it is. Okay. We've enjoyed having you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, SBN. As long as I'm alive, I'm committed to playing this replay. Who knows? I may end up taking a month or 2 off. I did that in this. The hell is my lighter? Where the hell is my lighter? I think it's in my. I think it's in these pants. Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go now. Byron Brown. Sounds like a great author or something. Ah, that's tasty. Oh, that's tasty. Claude Osteen trying to go all the way. 2 hits and or walks. He's fatigued. I'll tell you that right now. Moeller is ready if needed. Here's Claude now. The pitch to Brown. 3-5. Walked him. So Byron Brown is on first base. He is the tying run on first base. We'll just keep him like over here. Byron Brown on first. It's exactly what they needed. Claude now digging in. Facing Lou Brock 0 for 4 tonight. But Lou gets a big hand. Oh yeah, Lou gets a big hand. Here comes Lou Brock. Stepping into the batter's box. Lou Brock, oh boy, does he bring excitement. It's Brown on first, no outs. Claude from the stretch. 6-7. Brown at a second. Sizemore, he's a 3. 8-3. And that's a double play. Oh, Lord, did it get quiet here. I could hear a pin drop, Kathy Harden. And that's how it ends. Isn't that awesome? But it's only 2 outs. But that was a cool way that this thing ends. So that's a bummer for Reds Redbird fans. Let's look at that again though. 6-7. It was a grounder to second, and Sizemore tossed it. He was taken off the bag. He tossed it to Wills, who threw it on for a double play, and it's all up to Curt Flood now. And the little boys and the little girls in us, or if you're a Redbirds fan, are hoping that Curt could knock one out of the park. Claude trying to finish it up tonight. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to Flood. 5-5, hit deep, and that's a double off the wall. And that's it for Claude Osteen. Second double for Flood tonight. Oh my Lord, 5-5, and that was a double. And that's it for Claude Osteen. He's knocked out with 2 outs in the ninth. He pitched 8 2/3. Now, Mr. Perota, if you're here, I guess we're going to say that Moeller does have a save situation here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yes, he does. Claude, what a game. 1, 2, 3. 10 hits. You want to talk about steady. That's a sort of a reframe. 1, 2 walks. Struck out 3, and he has allowed 4 thus far, except he's responsible for Curt on second. And Joe Moeller, the right-hander, big right-hander Joe Moeller, coming in to save it here. Yeah. It's come down to Veda Pinson for the Redbirds. Veda Pinson, 1 for 4 tonight. The tying run on second. Veda Pinson is the winning run. Moeller is ready. Pinson. Flood. Short lead off second. 2 outs. He'll be running like the wind. If Pinson hits it, he's probably running on the pitch. Full count to Pinson. Fouls it out. Fouls it to left. Foul ball. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, full count on Pinson. Moeller from the stretch, and the pitch. 3-7, base hit Pinson. It's a tie ball game. Flood comes home, and the fans are going ape shit. The fans are going absolutely ape shit. Veda Pinson knocks in the tying run with 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, a full count. Oh, my Lord. Let me look at that again. 3-7, that's as clean as a baby's ass. Okay. Kathy Harden, that is as clean as a baby's ass. And here's Joe Torre. Oh my Lord. Moeller. Six, seven. Whew, grounder to second. That's for Sizemore now. I think he can handle that. He's a 3. 5-3 throws him out, and the side is retired. But a run to tie it up at 5 in a crazy, crazy inning, folks. Byron Brown came up to start it off. He walked by Claude. And then Brock grounded into a double, so it was 2 outs, no one on. But then Flood doubled, and that was it for... He was pulled by Walt Osteen. Moeller came in, and Pinson singled home. Flood with the tying run. And that's exactly how they wanted to play it. And meanwhile, we're going to extra innings. But not before I take another break. Okay, this has been a game. I understand. Okay, but I got to take a break, folks, and then I'll go inning by inning, and if I need to, I'll suspend this game. But I'm going to take a 5 to 7, maybe a 10-minute break. I am kind of messed up right now. Yeah. And I need to clear my frickin' head. And then we'll go inning to inning. Thank you, everybody. You know, any extra inning game is awesome. And what's awesome is that this final game of August 3 is so awesome. Okay? I'll be back. Going to extra innings. I will not use Brewer. I'm sorry. He's been used twice in a row. Okay? I just want to let you all know that. Plenty of folks on this Dodger pitching staff, and the Cards have a few also. Claude lets up 5 runs also. Isn't that something? I'll be back. 5 to 10 minutes. And if it's longer, then something happened. Hopefully it's good. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. SBN. It's real fantasy, folks. Do you know what I mean? This is real fantasy. Think about the term, real fantasy. This has turned out to be quite a ball game. Two clubs that I thought was rather mundane. Have turned in a very exciting ball game. It's 5-5. You know everything. Gagliano sliding home with the Cardinals' fourth run, and Pinson knocking Flood home for the tying run. Very exciting baseball. Ray Washburn. There's a new pitcher, for St. Louis. After Brown hit for him. Coming in is Dave Justy. Dave, I told you he was warming. Dave Justy. Justy, both start and relief. He is a right-hander. We'll go inning by inning. Gabrielson will lead it off. Okay, Justy is ready. Here's Len Gabrielson to lead it off, top of the 10th. Here's Justy into his windup. Mr. Terranova has arrived. Good evening, sir. 1-6. And that's hit deep to left. Going back is Brock. He makes the catch. Almost. Here's Tom Haller now. Justy. 6-2, fly ball right, and under it is Pinson for the second out. And here's Bill Sudakis. Yeah. Justy. Mr. Terranova. Quite a ball game here. Sudakis switched hitter, batting left. Justy. 4-3. He grounds it back to Justy. He's a 2. Eight 2. And he throws him out. Side retired. Heading to the bottom of the 10th. Here's a chance for the Cardinals now. Chance for the Cards. The fuck? It's Moeller. Okay, Moeller. First full inning in relief. Leading it off is Julian. Shannon on deck, then McCarver. It's your own little batting order right there, 1, 2, and 3. Shane Dean's, it's pretty smart. Okay, Moeller. Here's the pitch to Julian. 2-9. Struck him out. Julian 0 for 5 tonight. Here's Mike Shannon. We're going inning by inning. One out, nobody on, bottom of the 10th. Moeller now. .311, and Shannon flies it to left for the second out. That'll bring up McCarver. Moeller. 1-6. And that's hit in the gap. It's a double for McCarver. Boy, McCarver is 4 for 5 tonight. Jesus. A 2-out double. Oof. I almost choked to death. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I was all right. Everything. Strat-O-Matic is a culture. All right. Steve Hunts is due up. Look at his card against right-handers. He came in, if you remember, because we pinch hit for Maxville Ricketts to no avail. Oh yeah, McCarver sure was. Yeah. Coming in to hit, and this is about all you have, is Jerry DeVannen. Believe it or not, he can play shortstop, and he's a little better, I think, than Hunt's. Let me see. Yeah, just a tad better. Okay, Shane Deans. I guess he knows what he's doing. Jerry Devanin with a rare pinch hit opportunity. Jerry Devanin steps in with 2 outs, the winning run on second. Moeller. McCarver on second. Here's the pitch. 6-9. And he flies it to center. And we're going to the 11th. And I will decide if I can go on. I think what I'm going to do, folks, I just made the decision. I'm going to suspend this ball game. What I will do is schedule the completion of this ball game tentatively at 8 a.m. And we'll move the Met game up to a night game. Or 8:30. I'll make it 8:30. I'm going to retain the everything. So I have the Dodgers here with Hutton leading off in the top of the 11th, and the pitcher Justy. And then we will have for the Cardinals, Justy will lead off, bottom of the 11th. They'll be a pinch hitter, and they still have Moeller, the Dodgers. They'll have a pinch hitter this inning. There's the reserves for each team. And we'll wrap up our pitchers hitting cards. I hope you understand that I need to reorganize. And, when it gets to a point where you say, I don't want to do this right now, that's the great thing about Strat-O-Matic. Thank you, Kathy Harden, and I hope you're not drinking coffee right now. So we're tied at 5 through 10 innings here. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks, Kathy Harden.